Yeah, it was a beautiful night here at RPF. We got, I guess that's homecoming at Charles Henderson, and tons of people in Devil's Alley, a lot of people here in the stands. So hopefully it's a little taste for these new guys, what it looks like on a Friday night, and obviously through an entire weekend here in Troy, playing big boy baseball. So I thought we came out. I thought Jay Dill was. It continued every time he goes out. Now we're saying he's as good as he's been. I thought he set a good tone. We had some really good swings there. They got one ball up in the air to kind of get them ahead a little bit in that first game. But tons of great at bats there. I believe in the 6th inning, with it being 2-7s. Where we came back. Butcher with a big home run. Peyton Watts, being all world again was great to see. And obviously Sam Schmidt there getting to, close the game late, throwing 91-93, great breaking ball, tons of late depth. So that was fun. And then, here in the second game, a bunch of good swings again. Good to see Mott get the barrel on one for a homer. Brooks Bryan, great swings. Bello took a great swing. Butch took one. Guy made a nice play out there in the outfield on it. Made a couple nice plays out there on the night. But, seeing guys just attacking, 19 strikeouts, 2 walks. Couple that with last week and our other outside competition, 22-3. So, you're looking at 41-5. If you do that for a year, which would be the greatest ratio in the history of baseball, we won't do that. But you set yourself in a good spot. And as we figure out some pitch calling, some execution, some stuff that, heck, and I told the guys this in the first game, there'll be things that, whenever I tried something tonight, it probably backfired, and I'll learn too. Hey, there's things that we can do better. So we don't have that one swing that maybe damages us. But great stuff. I thought, Connor Burt there in the 6th, he's been out, just had a little bit of a, sore arm for a week, so we just gave him a little shutdown because it's the fall. But 90-92, great flight, striking out the side. Matt Mercer attacking like he always does. Osmond and Silva work rapid, fast, and their stuff starting to, really cook up, which is good to see. Michael's made a big jump. Isaac made a nice little adjustment with his fastball, something we worked on. So tons of good stuff. I thought the catchers were clean as well. All 4 guys got a little, sprinkle in the game. So just a really good night of baseball. Beautiful night here in Troy. Look, it's not a bad place when it's, mid-late October and it's 83 degrees. So just a great day and excited what our guys showcased.
Amen to that point on the weather side of things. And I know a big concept this fall ball was learning. And sometimes you can learn a lot about a player, on the field, but just their demeanor and their attitude, maybe when you're down and out. In the case of you guys, you guys were down, and then that 6th inning, you guys rallied back. Talk about just the grit from this team early on, even in fall ball, to just fight back.
Yeah, well, you got to show early urgency too, because, it's not a 9-inning game, right? But our guys were fully aware of that. They've been prepared. We got to do it last week, so they know the drill. And so you could tell there was that, heightened sense of, and we had a lot of runners on too, and we did not have some of our best at bats. And I think we'll have an elite level offense, but we just had some at bats that weren't very good, which is what it is. We'll get better from it. But in that inning, it was just totally dialed in. It was take your walk, base hit up the middle, extra base hit, jack, extra base hit. And so you do those kind of things. Hey, buddy. You do those kind of things, and you have an offense that's just very relentless, which is something that I think that we will have. That's an identity that we've tried to create here since July of 21, is that we are going to keep coming at you. We may lose, we will lose games, but we're not going to do it for lack of fight, lack of focus, at bat to at bat, pitch to pitch. And so I thought it was really nice to see. And you have an adult who's been in a lot of great games, like a Will Butcher, hit that jack. And obviously a lot of people did things to allow that. But it's just nice to see when you have an older presence like that and an experienced team, a guy that's been in multiple NCAA tournaments, on your team, what that can provide.
And obviously this is game 2 of 2 for the fall ball season, so this wraps that segment up. So overall, what are your overall thoughts on this team, and what should we expect come springtime?
Well, we certainly got a lot more to go this fall. It's nice that I think we played well, and as I said, 41-5 with the pitchers. Obviously, a lot of our starters, if you will, or at least guys that are getting the first run of it, perform very well, whether it's hitting jacks, taking good swings, taking walks. Those guys were really good. So it makes you feel good about, who will be on the field. But, we're going to get the guys off the weekend. I'm going to hop on a plane and go see a guy, Coach Eastern Illinois, Jordan Crakey, on the Hall of Fame. So I'm going to get to see some people. That's kind of what it's about in this business, right? The relationships, and go up and see a guy I haven't got to see in years. and some great teams. So really excited to do that. So the guys need to have fun, hang out together this weekend. But we'll scrimmage on Monday. We'll get after it. I don't know the amount of innings, but we'll scrimmage Monday. Practice hard Tuesday. We'll have a really long scrimmage Wednesday. We'll probably scrimmage again on Saturday. So we'll have a couple more rounds of that, and then we'll finish it up on November 9th or 10th, probably November 9th, that Thursday that, we had kind of set out there, and we'll have our, one-game World Series. And so we still got a lot of work to do, a lot of things, like you said, to learn, and it can be myself, it can be our other coaches, it can be things that we all turn the weight room to get more out of a guy. It can certainly be pitches and approach, but I think now we're trying to get to the finer levels. We don't totally have our bachelors, but we're learning some master levels things. And so hopefully the guys continue to buy in that from a mental perspective, because I know they're putting in the work physically.